All right, so we are at a playground in Japan right now, and we're just gonna do some exercise. So one of our primary goals is to be consistent with exercise even while we're traveling, even while we're in Japan, wherever we are. And so we found this nice playground where we can do pull-ups and push-ups. This bench actually instructs you how to do push-ups with it. So it's kind of cool that they have that. But yeah, it's just gonna be a basic routine of, let me put my wallet away actually, a basic routine of just doing stuff that we normally do at home and mainly just calisthenics stuff. So let's just get started. So the first step is to warm up. Hopefully this mic doesn't fall off, but if it does, whatever. Okay, so right now, normally I would have jump ropes with me, but I don't, so I'm just gonna do jumping jacks instead. And it fell off. Got some dirt on it now. We should probably clip it on instead of using the magnet. Okay. That is a lesson for me to remember. I don't know if I'm gonna record these too much. There used to be like a video I watched a long time ago. I think it was by like a guy named Jensen, and he had a video where he said he was like just working out on a playground for like 30 days. And that sounds like a fun challenge that I might just do for this playground. Okay, I'm gonna clip it on my hood instead, and hopefully it stays from now on. Okay, that was short, but let's just keep going. Okay, let's test this out. The idea is to just do pull-ups on it. The width is quite small. Obviously, it's a playground, so it's probably meant for kids. Yeah, that is hard, so let's do it this way instead. I have gloves on so that the cold won't kill me. Wow, that is hard. The slight angle of this makes it slightly harder, and the lack of a grip, that makes it interesting. Okay, I'm gonna make sure we balance it out by doing both sides. So I think we just did 3. Let's kind of go a little higher so that I don't have to lift my legs too high up. Or I can just bend them like this. The benefits of being slightly or shorter in general. Okay, that was 3. Okay, 6 total. So we haven't been keeping up with our pull-ups, so we can't do like 19 in a row like we did a few months ago. Probably at most we can do maybe like 14 or 15 at this moment, but I'm not gonna do that because maxing out like just kills my whole like energy system. Okay, we'll rotate between pull-ups and push-ups for now. Two. 6. 10. 18. Okay, there's 20. Now my mic is facing downwards. Just not gonna worry about it, but I can definitely feel that. It feels very different to do these exercises outside in a slightly different environment. It's also really cold. Not super cold, but colder than I'm used to for sure. California's generally pretty warm, and honestly this year we kind of didn't really even have winter. Like there were maybe 2 days that were somewhat cold, but other than that it's been like really hot there, and the fires definitely didn't help. Okay, but we have push-ups and pull-ups, and in our normal routine where we would do back home, we were trying to do like this thing called, at first it was the 15 double, now I just call it the kinetic 15, where we do 15 minutes of an exercise. So let me just try to recall that real quick. Oh yeah, kicks. Kicks is another one. We can definitely do that. But we would do push-ups, pull-ups, kicks. We do stretches, but we just did a stretching routine that we recorded. I think that's pretty much it. And then just doing more push-ups and pull-ups, and then jump rope. And then core exercises. I'm forgetting the core exercises. For core, I always like do something slightly different. I think for this time around, we can. Man, I hate that this thing slants. It makes it slightly harder, but you know, I guess that just means we have to like adapt and get used to something different. But I can definitely feel my right arm being used way more. So interesting. Okay, that's kind of hard to do here. I'm amazed at how weak I am right now. But it's gonna be interesting to see how much progress I make in the next 30 days or so. Okay, that's actually really hard. Okay. And my pants are like rising up higher and higher. Okay, I should really have brought water. I have my Apple Watch right here, so we're mainly going to do this for 15 minutes. I know we're talking and resting a lot. That's just gonna be how it is for now, because I am not used to this at all. And honestly, at home, I was very inconsistent with this exercise as well. So this is like me starting all over, because back when I did the 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups every day for 30 days, I felt so strong. Like the strongest I've been. But it's so easy to lose it if you just don't be consistent. Okay, back to pull-ups. There's also another place for pull-ups that we can actually utilize. And let's go ahead and utilize it because I don't see why not. So we'll go over there. It looks like a good place for muscle-ups actually. You just have to bend your legs quite a lot. Or rows actually. Yeah, I don't think I could actually do a pull-up here because my body would be too low. So it has to be for rows. I feel like this would be good for, let's find out. It's too low. It's too low. Dang it. If only it were slightly higher. Okay. I was thinking of doing skin the cat, but pretty sure my head would hit the floor. Trying to see if there's any other. Oh yeah, there is one over there. I didn't even notice that. Let's do a little migration real quick. So since this is the first one, we were kind of just exploring this playground to see what is available. They have this little pyramid looking thing right there. And then the thing we're looking for. The majestic pull-up location. I don't know what that is. Pull-up ladder. Nice, they have instructions actually. But this should allow us to do skin the cat right here. I'm assuming this is not gonna fall. If I do fall, then I should be okay still. Nice. Okay, nice. Ow, we have not done that in a while. I feel my muscle tensing up. I got to stretch a bit more after this. Okay, this is great. I'm so glad they have this proper pull-up bar, and I'm surprised I didn't see it earlier. But the push-up thing isn't close by. I guess I could use the floor, but it is kind of, you know, sandy, dirty. I care less about it being dirty than sandy. I don't want it to get all over my hands and gloves. Where's a good other location? I guess we're gonna have to move, like between stations, which is fine. We can just like carry my phone with me. There's another push-up location over there that looks good. Okay, I think we are gonna just end this video because my muscle right here is not feeling too good. We'll do a few more push-ups though. So this is probably the closest push-up station. All right. Okay. Man, I hate the fact that 20 is as much as I can do right now before I feel like I'm gonna win myself. Okay, so this is my starting point. I'm pretty weak again. But just like how we talked about running and how we want to break a cycle or make a breakthrough with like my cardio fitness, we're going to try to do the same with this. I mean, we did make a breakthrough last time, but like, I think it's more important to stay consistent than it is to push myself too hard and then cause myself to need to rest a lot. So it's less about max numbers and more about just like how much volume I'm putting in and how consistently that volume is. Volume over time. I'm sure someone has done like calculations for that, or like research and made naming conventions and all that stuff, but it doesn't matter. Just gonna try to come out here, exercise as often as possible. The muscle's feeling better, which is good. It was just a little, I guess, spasm, like right here. I was feeling it while I woke up today too, just like stiffness. So I gotta like also stretch my neck area and shoulder area. But let's try to create a routine around this right here. We obviously can do push-ups and pull-ups. That's solid. Skin the cats, I think, are useful in training areas that I'm not used to, and I think I'll get stronger by just doing a few of them each time. Like probably like 3, probably. So we'll include that. We have some horizontal rows we can do as well. I'm trying to think of more push exercises. Like, I wish there were like a dip station. That would have been so solid. It might be possible to do dips on those ladders or that jungle gym over there. But I think it's okay. I think for our push exercises, we'll be okay with primarily push-ups. We can do some variations on push-ups as well, so we don't make it like too easy or boring. But for core exercises, what we were doing earlier, those rainbows, could work, as well as using the higher bars over there to just do simple leg raises. Okay, I think we got a routine. This was sort of like trying to figure it out, and I think we have it now, so let's just close off here, and we'll try our best to record as much as possible. Maybe not every single time, but it would be fun to make this a real challenge and like just keep doing it consistently. Just gotta make sure I don't end up hurting myself. All right, so that's it for this one. Catch you guys in the next one.